Good morning. I am not going to be on here long. I just wanted to say God is good. Y'all, look at all this. Look at what the rain did. That rain, did a wonder in my garden. I wasn't even expecting this. Now, this right here, this bed was my onion bed. I had a cantaloupe. That's a cantaloupe right there. Volunteer in it, and it's kind of taking it over. And then I had a watermelon on this side. So, oh, look. No, that's an onion. So should be interesting to see what comes out. I'm not really pressed about that one. I'll just let that bed go. But I planted, okay, if you look right here, these are sweet potato plants. So I had these two beds in sweet potatoes. And I told you guys I had a couple tomato plants that volunteered in both of my sweet potato beds. That one up there too. But you see the sweet potatoes, now that I've gotten the red potatoes and the russets out, the sweet potatoes are now doing what they're supposed to do in there. And here we have, I took some sweet potatoes and transplanted them to an empty part of the garden. It didn't take off like I wanted. I started seeded orange bell peppers in this section right here, and they did not take off though. In fact, you see that grass growing, I need to come out here and weed it. But you can see the bell pepper plants that are growing up. They're a little taller. Those are the only ones that took off. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 5 of those. So I just went ahead and transplanted some sweet pepper vines here. So I'll have sweet pepper running along here. Now what you're looking at right there is carrots. Those are the tops to my carrots, guys. They jumped up in the rain. So I go through here and you can see over there, those are more sweet potato plants I put down at the end of the carrots. So the sweet potatoes will take over that part that really has nothing growing, and I keep having to weed because there's nothing growing, and nature doesn't allow nothing to happen. So it's gonna put something there, weeds or grass or something. So I put the sweet potato plants there to kind of mulch it out. So if you look over here, this big set of bushes and trees or whatever it looks like, these are tomato plants. Now I do need to come in here and trim these plants back because I think I have my plants growing too much stem, not enough tomato. But look at the tomato that are growing on them. Now some of these have actually gone down into the ground because tomato vines will start to root again. So tomato here, tomato. Can you guys see that tomato? Can you see the one in there? There are, you gotta look for them. See those tomatoes in there? The little light part. I'm gonna walk through the carrots to try to get you some more. Wow. These took off. I had a friend of mine I went to college with. She asked for green tomatoes. I hate pulling green tomatoes, Mia. I'm sorry. I might get you some later in the season. In fact, I will. I'll do that just for you. But let these grow out first. Let me not step on my carrots to get in there and show you some. See, these are carrots under here. You see where my foot is? I'm having to tread lightly so I don't hit them. And I got big feet, so that is not easy. This plant actually fell over with that big tomato on it right there. And you see the other ones. Mia, don't worry. I promise you I will get you some carrots, some green tomatoes. Carrots too if you want them, but green tomatoes. And more tomatoes. So got a few tomatoes in there. This rain has definitely done the garden good. I actually have to step out of the garden to go back up this way. See those tomatoes right there and in there. Now, this is not a good example of husbandry because I really should have trimmed these plants back. I do a lot of stuff, guys. So, mouthful of excuse. I mean, you can hear my puppies over there yelping because I won't come over and play with them. Thank goodness they are at age that they are just about to go. Let's see if you can. Nah, I won't put them on. Something has been eating my okra plant, but the okra is about to start bearing, if you can see that. Let me see if this one up here has a okra on it, because it definitely had a flower. Yeah, it has a little okra on it. You see that? So my okra plants are starting to bear. That's a little okra plant that's got to come up. It's got to catch up to everybody else. But they're starting. So I'll have tomatoes, okras. I'll have some sweet peppers. Oh, look at the hot peppers now. They are growing. Let me see. There's a pepper. Loon. Y'all, as soon as I get on video, they just decide to show out. Here are my string beans. Let me see. This is another pepper plant. So the peppers went into the back of the string bean bed, and the string beans took off. So can you guys see all those string beans in there? And you've seen the bowls that I pulled on string beans already. So, see those string beans over there? And those in there. And I just pulled these plants last week. I know I did. Those. You see, these, I just pulled these plants. I mean, I just pulled them last week. You guys saw the bowl, saw the box. I put those in a box. And if you can see those in there, hold on a minute, I'll step in there. I don't like stepping on my garden beds. See those? That did not look like that last week. I just pulled a box full of them. And those are tomato plants right there in my sweet potato bed. Good luck to them. And they got tomatoes on them too. You see that little tomato down there. And this one has a tomato on it. See that tomato right there? Can you see it from here? Let me see. There it is, I think. Hold on. Oh, it has a couple tomatoes on it. Oh well. It's in the wrong bed. All right, guys. Just want to touch base with you, let you know I'm still gardening. So take care. Look for. Oh, I also have farmers who are growing. I have one farmer who has blueberries, peaches. What else did he tell me he had? Something else I forget. I have a farmer who has cabbages. So we're gonna be doing the farmers market. We're gonna be doing a pop-up market somewhere. So the stuff that I don't have, I got some farmers now who have it. So look forward to it. I'll let you guys know where we're gonna do the market at. Talk to you later. Bye.